Hi guys, before we jump into episode 8, I wanted to go ahead and say thank you for all the support, every like, view, or subscription. So thank you. It's all appreciated. Aye. So a quick recap of the first 7 episodes. I've leveled 8 peaks. We've got 2 automatic farms that don't produce XP, unfortunately. We've collected a total of 21 diamonds, not including the 3 I've already used and the 18 that my son has hoarded. We have way too many emeralds between 2 people that I've lost count, and we've also traded a lot, so I still don't know. Let's see. We've mined down to bedrock, and I almost died there several times. I've deconstructed a ruined portal. I have finished the tunnel between the base and the village. I'm trying to give him his buckets. He won't come back here. Oh, it looks like I'm chasing you with the pickaxe. I'm not. Just take your buckets. I just want to give you your buckets. Okay. Alright. We've walked 500 blocks in every direction except for in one direction specifically. We went 10,000 blocks to get 15 stacks of sand. I just witnessed a murder. Speaking of, I've gotten at least 6 sheep eaten in captivity by an untamed wolf. I've lost 2 bluebirds. And I've managed to bring back 1 bluebird and a green bird named Greenie. I've also brought home 4 cows, 2 sheeps, and I've protected the temporary pen so they won't get eaten. Where did he go? Where did he go? Alright. I've mined at least 8 double chests of cobblestone. I've taken down the statue feature in this here, fountain, and I'm dismantling the rest of the fountain now. I've collected a ton of coal and iron and broken well over hundreds of tools. Which leads me to episode 8. My main goal is to, of course, finish getting rid of this little fountain here, and I'm going to put in a temporary farm for the moo cows and the sugar cane so I can make books. I am going to... Are you going to help me instead of stand there? Why are you holding boats? We're not doing that right now. He wants to, so he's going to get leads and boats, and he's going to attempt to lead the villagers by boat up this mountain. And I said, let's not do that. Let's just find a mine shaft and use the rails. And he's like, but what if we don't find a mine shaft? We've got boats and leads already. And I'm like, no. I'm going to put this in the cobblestone, chest for my automatic furnace. And I'm going to use the rest of the dirt that I have to fill in this little area here. Alright, so moving on. I want to find the mine shaft for mostly the rails, but also the off chance of glowberries and other treasures. I've started one shaft up from our diamond mines, so hopefully we can find a mine shaft that way. And I won't have to go very far, which would be great. My other goal is to get enough diamonds to create an enchantment table, 2 sets of armor, and an equal amount of tools. Now, for that I would need 16, 14, 8, 10, 48 for armor, and 15 for tools, and 2 for the table. And there he goes, collecting leather. Thank you. We need that for the books. Alright. I also want to attempt to find amethyst, but that's not a priority this episode. Because I have a design in mind for an enchantment room. Thank you. I will put that with the rest of them. And it seems like a lot of work, but I'm also going to attempt to finish at least half of a staircase next to my base and down the mountain. Because it'll make it easier to travel. Please don't. I didn't kill the dog. I let him go and he ran off. Because he's untamed. That's what they do. Come, puppies. Thank you. Stop trying to kill my dogs. Stop it. You're such a butthole. I don't have enough meat to feed them right now to make them healthy again. Okay. Now that my dogs are safe, he wants me to watch him jump down from the top of this mountain. And what he doesn't know, by the end of this episode, it's not going to be quite as tall anymore. Hopefully. if I don't get distracted, because I do that quite often. Alright, so we're over here now for the perfect view of that. Okay, so right now I'm just gathering the supplies I need to make a temporary farm for wheat and sugarcane. I'm going to need the water as well. And I think that's all I'm going to need. I don't want to do any other fruits and vegetables right now, or vegetables, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down the farmland, plant some seed, and I'm going to do this water right here. Maybe I could do some sugarcane. Dude, really, he's in my bed. He said he's stealing my bed. Why would you steal my bed? Okay, I'm going to put sugarcane on either side of the little thing here to optimize our grow of the sugarcane. And let's see. I think I'm going to go expansive a little bit. Put water here. And sugarcane here and here. And then, let's see. How many more seeds do I have? 4 more seeds? Alright, so we're going to put sugarcane here, here, and here. And seeds here. I have to get my hoe. And 2 seeds here. And then I will do 2 seeds over here. So it's kind of even. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and cut down this little area a bit. Okay, so basically while I was mining, my son was saying in the background that he had basically stolen my bed, and he was like, "Are my birds still there?" And I was like, "What did you do to my birds?" So I had to go and search for my birds. So basically he's saying when he took my bed, they flew off, and I don't know where they flew to, and he said he took his bed up to his mountain, so I'm gonna go over there and look, and hopefully my birds are over there. And he said that they followed me, but that don't make sense because they would, oh, I guess I could have looked behind me. They did follow me. My bad. I'm gonna go ahead and get my bird friends, Bluey and Greenie. Well, not Bluey, but Greenie and Blue. And we're gonna go inside, and I'm gonna make sure they're sitting down before I go look for my bed. Crisis averted. I thought he killed my birds, like he tried to kill my dogs earlier. Alright. That is, what, Greenie? Come on, work with me. Oh, Greenie, where did you go, Greenie? Oh, there you are. Sit. Thank you. So I decided instead of immediately looking for my bed, I was going to steal his hay and plant some more wheatgrass. And then I decided I really don't want it, so I looked around to see if I could see my bed. He tried to attack me, and I went and put his hay and seeds in his barrel. I then decided I was going to go look at the backside to see if it's back here. And I don't see anything out of the ordinary over here or up here. I don't see anything so far. Or over here. Oh, something unusual in the mountainside. No, I don't. I don't see anything unusual at all. So I break these 2 blocks, break my bed, and put the blocks back. Yep. And take my bed. And at this point, I decided I'm going to go ahead and dye my bread. Oh, wait. I'm actually going to rob his entire farm. Just kidding. I was going to put them back, but he took it to heart. It was time for him to harvest anyway, so I'm going to pick these all up and do this. And I don't want this or this or this or this. Put that back. Alright. I'm gonna go dye my bed gray now. I don't have any more vegetables or seeds, so see you later, bud. I'm gonna dye my bed gray, and because I've got enough ink sacks and I've got some bone meal that I can use to make white dye, so we can make a gray color. And I've got one bed, and I just need to make a second bed as well, and have 2 gray beds. A gray double bed, because it fits with the, you know, Stony Peaks aesthetic, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and put my cobblestone. No, I'll keep the cobblestone. Let's go ahead and get the ink sacks and the bone meal. Alright, after making those, I am going to place those down and I'm going to bed. Good night. So I woke up to my son standing over the bed with a sword pointed at me. And I was like, okay, what are we doing now? And I actually wasn't sure what I wanted to do for the rest of the day. I know I need to build the farm better, like give them more room or something, because this entire episode I'm going to be feeding them and pretty much getting them fed up to where I have a ton of moo cows. But I also want to make books. He said he wanted some black dye, so I'm giving him 3. And I'm just going to go ahead and turn those into black dye for him and throw them at him. Here you go. Okay. Now he's got the dye. And let's see. I'm gonna go finish up this little area over here and mine it down some more. And then I think I'm gonna work on, I don't know, probably the farm maybe, or the stairs going down next to my base. I'm going to take a quick hydration break and I will be back. But going from there, stay hydrated, you beautiful creatures. I will be back. Alright, so after refilling the cobble in the automatic furnace, I decided to come up to the mountain behind the automatic furnace and just get started on taking down this mountain little by little. And because it was the smaller of the peaks, I decided I would go with this one, even though I've already done the top off of most of that one. But they're about the same height now if you go by the tallest block on this one. And I've already actually taken it down, so they're not actually the same height anymore, but it's okay. Basically, I'm just gonna take this down to the same level that the automatic furnace is on for now, and then I'm going to go from there. So, I will see you when I get back. Okay, bye! Alright guys, good news. So, I took a little break and I decided I'm going to make some books. And I actually had the perfect amount of books to go ahead and make my enchanting table. And to also make a lectern. But I don't have the supplies for the lectern on hand. Let me pick up this book that I dropped. But yeah, I definitely want to make a lectern. Let's go empty out my inventory a little bit. It's a little cluttered. So I'm going to put the diamonds back and the obsidian back, and not in the correct order apparently. And I'm going to put my enchanting table with the rest of my stuff. And I'm going to get the supplies to make a lectern, which is a bookshelf and some slabs. There we go. And now I have a lectern to put with my enchanting table. And basically my plan is to have the lectern trapped in the enchanting table room with that specific villager, hopefully. And while I was taking my little hiatus break, I decided to leave the ores because I was so close to the enchanting table that I thought I would be close enough to the books as well to make the bookshelves. But I'm not quite ready yet. I could have mined all the ores, but I left them, and I'm probably gonna follow the same pattern and leave the ores on the rest of the mountain peaks as well, and just take what I need when I need it. And right now I don't need coal and I don't need iron, so we're just gonna leave them and fortune pickaxe them later. Right now I'm just digging out the dirt here because I'm always gonna need dirt. I seem to run out constantly. Alright. So right now I've decided, after digging out the dirt and making a tunnel through that little mountain pass, that I was going to harvest what I had of my farm here and replant the grass seeds, or the wheat seeds, I mean. And I'm also going to take down the sugarcane as well after I replant these hay. It looks like I got all the ones that were ready. I think I'm going to go ahead and feed the cows. Oop, I didn't mean to fall on that. I'm going to go ahead and feed the cows with what hay I have. And hopefully I don't get a sheep, because that would be rude. And I definitely need to do something because it looks terrible in here. It is right now half full, and I'm afraid to see what happens when it's slam full, wall to wall. I mean, I wouldn't be very upset, but you know. I think I'm going to work on the farm next, for sure, because right now this is questionable. Okay. Alright guys, so right now I am honestly about to make more paper for books, and I think I'm going to do a whole stack, maybe do a whole stack and whatever's left. Nah, okay. Not quite a whole stack yet. But I'm going to put them in here after I make 6 books. Okay. And I don't know how many books I had in there. I just looked. So we're going to make a couple bookshelves, and it only takes 3 books to make bookshelves, and I can make 2 bookshelves currently. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to go put those with the other bookshelves and put the books away. And, wrong one. I have one book left, and I've got 2 bookshelves. We just need, I think it's 15 is what you need total. Before I thought it was 13, but that doesn't make sense. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I've decided I think I'm going to work on the farm next and just take all this down. And guys, I got distracted. I didn't end up working on the farm. After I cut down that tree, I actually ended up over here coming down this mountain. So I'm building the staircase going down. And I'm probably just going to go down and then cut it back towards myself. And wherever I end up is where I'm going to pause for now, because I don't want to keep running it back and forth up this mountain just yet. I kind of want to angle the next staircase that I do down towards that grass mound, and I want to take down that grass mound, if that makes sense, because I need the grass, right? Right. Alright, guys. I also have been constantly feeding and harvesting my wheat and sugarcane. I've taken down a lot of this mountain here, and this mountain I haven't worked on it except for right here at the front, and made it not so, scary, I guess. I finally covered this whole entire area in grass as well, and I'm honestly okay with how it looks. Like, I've had to kind of mess with the grass placement a little bit. There's a cow. Too bad I have enough. So basically I had to mess with the placement a little bit to hide the beams, but that's okay. I like how this looks, and it kind of ties in a little bit. And if I have a staircase right next to this tunnel over there, it'll be like I can put in a little patio area and have it run down into the front part of the tunnel. You're in my shot, dude. Anyway, I'm not sure what else I need to work on other than finishing the staircase, and definitely upgrading the farm would be great. I'm also gonna have to work on like a storage unit kind of deal here, because I've got 3 here. I've got a few over there, and I've got a lot of cobblestone chests everywhere. I want to bring this grass over, at least this level as well, all the way over here. But as you can see, I have so many ores, mostly coal, a few iron, and there's 1 emerald. But like, I just want to hold off on getting those for now, Let's see, what else? I don't really know what else I can explain before it gets dark here on day 204. Not a lot of progress has really been made on builds. I did grow another tree, and it's right directly in front of the farm, so I'm gonna have to cut that down before I actually do anything with the farm. So I don't know. I'm kind of at like a impasse. I'm not sure where to go and what to do right now, because I've just been mining, and it's terrible, I know. But as you can see, I've got a ton of chests over there where my automatic stone furnace is, and most of those are full of cobblestone, and it's getting ridiculous. I have too much cobblestone. I've got to find a way to get rid of at least a barrel's worth. So, if y'all got any ideas, and I don't want to use them in builds because I don't like the way it looks. Floor, I'm okay with, but like walls and stuff like that, not okay with. That's basic villager house. Let's not do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and head inside and go to bed. Okay, guys, so I immediately woke up and started working on this staircase again. And I got a lot further down before I realized I didn't go far down enough. Ow. Mostly because I at the edge of the mountain side. Like I could walk right off the edge right here, kinda. But not with the stairs, with like a little platform, like a 3x3 platform. So I'm gonna try to do that and go as far as I can before I cut down. Alright guys, so I did it. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this little area in with some dirt. I'm gonna move this little torch in a second. But yeah, I'm gonna take what little dirt I do have right now and fill in this little area and go ahead and get that covered, because my plan, of course, is to take out where my automatic furnace is and fill that whole entire area, even a level lower, maybe, with grass. I've been doing a lot of mining, and I've cut a lot of it out because it's a lot. Like, I would have a 4-hour video if I didn't. So, yeah. But right now, I'm just filling in this little area. I'm going to use these 2 pieces right here because I'm not worried about that. There's no way to get right there from here. Alright. I think I'm going to go and finish the staircase. Alright, so right now I'm just going to dig down 1 more level. And this is going to be the last level before this little turn here. And I'm going to go right. Oh, ow, I went too far. Okay. There we go, guys. I fixed it. I built myself a way back up, and then I kind of just went with it. So my plan is to put a little set of stairs here, and then that's why this is a 4x3 instead of a... Actually, it's a 4x4, I do believe. No, it's a 3x4. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and get the materials, and I will be back. Alright guys, I'm back. I decided I was going to take a little breather and just build quietly, and I did. And I like how it turned out. I did turn these stairs on the outside. Yeah, the outside stairs into corner stairs so it would look better. And right now I'm just collecting some moss and some bone meal and a couple pieces of clay. We'll put like 8 pieces in there. Okay. And I'm gonna go decorate my water feature in the rain. This is gonna be fun, guys. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and dig down a level right in this little fish shape and put in some clay. And then I'm gonna start placing the vines on the wall with the waterfall, and I'm gonna do a little bit of scattering with the, I'm trying to draw myself, it's okay. I'm gonna do a little scattering with the lily pads. And the moss is for a different subject completely. Alright, so I accidentally broke a hole where I did not mean to, so I'm going to use this graphic to fill that in. And I think we're good on clay and gravel and such. I'm going to go ahead and let's place the vines first, then the lily pads, some kelp, and these drip leaves, small drip leaves. I'm gonna go put the vines on the wall over here, and I want to just scatter. after doing that, I decided I was going to bone meal all the moss that I had in my inventory and pretty much farm moss and turn it into more bone meal. And my reason behind that is I was kind of tired of essentially breaking pickaxes. And I did this for a long time, enough that I eventually ended up getting a stack and a half of bone meal. My next step is this farm because it is wall to wall packed right now. And that's because behind the scenes this entire episode so far, I have been feeding them and I accidentally feeded the sheep a couple times too. So I really just want to keep maybe 4 cows and 2 sheep. Does that sound like a good number? No, I think it's a good number. Anyway, I feel awful for them and they're kind of packed in there like sardines. So we're going to go ahead and chop down this tree and pretty much make room to pretty much double their pen. Even though I know it sounds crazy, I'm gonna get rid of half of them anyway, more than half. So let's get started. Alright, so I finished the tree and I'm picking up the saplings right now because I need them for later use. Might even use them to make bone meal. Instead of digging into the wall immediately, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and start taking out some of this grass because I'm gonna flatten this all out anyway, so I might as well take the dirt underneath it and get as much as I can because I'm gonna need it for when I level the peaks out and, from there. Go from there, And it looks like it's a pretty decent little stash of dirt here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this for a little bit and clear out this first layer, and if there's like a ton of dirt under here, I'm gonna go get a shovel and we'll be back. Alright, also, I'm gonna take another hydration break. As you can tell, my voice is starting to crack. So, stay hydrated, you beautiful creatures. Bye. Alright guys, so I decided I'm going to bring in my inventory and kind of put that together. And I'm going to grab a couple stacks of cobblestone. And I'm just going to fill as much as I can of my inventory here with a few stacks. I'll come back later if I need more. And I'm going to create a shovel. I can't find my small stack of sticks. Is it right here in this one? The one below it. Oh no, it's right here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna create I'll create a few shovels and get back to shoveling that dirt in the rain. Actually, it's a thunderstorm, so. Alright, let's go ahead and switch those out and let's go get going. Alright guys, so I did it. I completely emptied this entire area of dirt, and it was a lot of dirt. I was surprised. And I filled it all in with at least a barrel's worth of, I think I've got like 3 stacks left of cobblestone. So that's almost an entire barrel. I'm actually surprised. It was this barrel right here that I emptied. But let's go ahead and get all the dirt together because I've put it everywhere, honestly, because I ran out of space. And my dirt barrel is now a cobblestone barrel, so let's put it all in this own barrel right here. And this is almost looking like a full barrel. Almost. A little over half full, which is crazy to me. That's a lot of dirt. That might get us completely covered on the peaks once they're lower. Let's see, what else? I think I'm going to start working on the farm now and expanding it. I don't know how those 2 leads and leather got into my inventory. But let's go ahead and make a few books with those and a bookshelf. Alright, and we've got 8 now. We just need 7 more, right? Let's go ahead and collect some wheat. And, yeah. So I did a little farming and I fed the cows again. I'm actually going to save the rest of the hay that I collect to probably make the floor. Like, yeah, we're thinking packed mud, maybe even mud brick. Nah. The floor of the farm will be packed mud. It makes more sense with cows and stuff. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to bed, and tomorrow I'm going to immediately start on digging into that wall to build the farm. So I think I'm going to go do that now. I think I'm going to go to sleep because it's been a long day. 220 days to be exact. A long 220 days. I'm going to take a century-long nap now. Just kidding, guys. But yeah, once the farm is finished, I think I will end the episode because we're getting a little up there on how long this episode will be. But anyway, good night. Alright, beautiful creatures, so I did it. I completely dug it out, and I'm gonna go ahead and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2, 3, no, yeah, 6, 6, 2 is 12, 3 is, let's just do this, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, okay. So we've got 9 all the way and then 6 this way. So 9 by 6, that's 54. I need 54 mud blocks to make packed mud. So I would also need 54 wheat bell things, not wheat bells, little bits of wheat. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the 54 dirt and I don't know why I split that one. I meant to split this one. Alright, let's do this, and we need 3 more. 1 more. Okay, that's 54 of those. I'm gonna need some glass bottles. So we'll take 15 sand, and I don't know how many things of glass you need to make a glass bottle, so I'm gonna go look really quick. Oh, there it is. 3. Okay, so that's actually perfect. That'll make 3 glass bottles. That'll be 15 glass bottles, and that'll cut that down by a little. While I'm waiting on that glass to smelt, I'm going to add these dark oak stairs to my pillars. Or my single pillar, I'm sorry. I'll just do it right here, and up on top as well. And honestly, I need to finish this. It's taken me a long time to even get this part put up, and I'm not even finished. I'm sorry, what did you just say to me, Bluey? And you too, Greenie? Y'all gotta stop talking to me like that, bro. They said I need to build them a birdhouse. Like, what am I supposed to build the birdhouse out of? Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump and place these. Okay, perfect. And I think that looks good. Alright, so the glass should almost be done smelting. I think I'm gonna put some stairs right here, because I've got 4 left. I might just put them right here. I think that's my plan. I know I want to put them across the room when I'm done in there, but actually, I decided I'm going to put them over here on these little beams, and then where I don't have barrels, I'm going to have them kind of go across, because that just makes sense to me. Right? Right. Okay. Alright, let's check on the glass. Almost done. I got 2 more pieces. Okay. Now let's go make our glass bottles and fill those up with water and make our mud. And let's go. Alright, I have just enough packed mud, so I did great on that. I'm going to go ahead and put in the walls and do a little design, and then, actually, I'm going to take out these stones first. Alright. So after my little nap, I decided I'm going to go fill in those holes I dug with dirt, and hopefully I have enough dirt to fill these in. And let's see what we got going. So I have, I don't have enough dirt. You know what? I'm going to take dirt from right up here and fill that in. I only need 4 pieces anyway. And I think I'm going to change out that podzol and make it dirt as well, because it's going to be by itself right there. Alright. Now I'm going to put in the walls. And I'm just going to use spruce planks and spruce logs for like a little design. I think I'm going to do, maybe not that. Maybe this. Yes, I like this. I like the way this looks. Okay, we're going to do this, and the rest of it's going to be planks. And because the only door I'm going to have is between these 2 fields, well, between the building and the field, is going to be that little doorway, so I don't think I'm going to need glass or windows, and that's okay, because it's built into the side of the mountain anyway, so it's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and get this finished up, and we will be back. Alright, so I've got that done, and I decided on doing the fence like that because I feel like it would be easier to get them in and out, even though I'm not going to need to get them in and out right there. That's just easier for me to get in and out. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and work on this second part of the field now. Actually, I keep calling it the second part of the field. It's the field. I'm going to go ahead and I don't know how I want to do this. I think I'm going to start on the inside first and get them kind of unpacked out of this little hole over here. It is wall to wall right there. And right now I'm just going in and filling in what I can with gravel, or with the planks where there's gravel, because I do not have a pickaxe on me. So we're gonna do this and go from there. Alright guys, so I'm back and I came with a pickaxe, and now I'm just gonna try to do this in layers so they don't kind of flood me at the same time, because that would get a little confusing and a little hectic, and it's easier to kind of go one at a time so they can't kind of mob me, basically. Alright, so let's see. What else do we have? Basically, I'm just going to fill this little area in with spruce plank. And then I'm going to work on the awning and the fence on the outside after I get all of them in here, if that makes sense. And I actually might go ahead and humanely thin the herd. Maybe set some of them free. Yeah, we'll do that. That's what we call it, setting them free. And right now, they can't really jump into this little 1 square area, so I'm just going to do that real quick and fill this in and break these and fill this in. And I don't know if I like the too high door. I think I'm going to go in and make it a little taller. Yeah, because I don't like the way that looks. We're going to make it taller. And that's fine because it'll be level with the roof. Alright guys, so I decided to put in some lighting in here, and I brought some leads, and I'm gonna go ahead and lead 2 cows and lead 2 sheep and get rid of the rest of them humanely. Set them free. Oh, good lord. Okay, this is not going to work like I wanted it to. So I released them from their leads, and I'm, well, having difficulties with this set. Alright, so I released them from their leads, and I've got one out here. I'm kind of going to lead him in here. Well, I was hoping to lead him in here. There we go. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and just run back out this gate while y'all are distracted or not. I might have to put it away. Okay, nope. Okay, awesome. Got it closed. Okay, I'm going to break down this fence and this awning and come back after I rebuild it. Right? Right. I mean, I humanely got rid of them. Stop looking at that. So what ended up happening was I found another cow randomly, and I wanted an even number of cows because I had 3 on accident. I don't know how that happened. So I brought him into the fence, and I'm pretty much now taking out the gate in between those 2 walls, and well, between the wall and the field, and basically putting them in over here, and I'm doing the split with them as well. And I haven't taken down the roof yet. I've just taken down the fence, and I want my lead back. Where did it go? There it is. Alright, and so I've got 4 cows and 2 sheep, and I'm going to fill this in with dirt, and where this gravel is, I think I'm going to fix it a little bit as well, and have this kind of bring some grass over into this little area, because they need more grass, especially the sheep, because they eat when they grow, and then they eat the grass, and you can shear them, you know, that kind of situation. Alright, that's done. I think I'm going to do a little thing here. There we go. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and feed these guys and build up my cow farm and sheep farm. And let's get these two too. Alright, so we've got little farm animals, and I'm going to... I can't feed you anymore, so I'm just gonna try to escape the best way I know how. And that's running behind you all and out the gate. Alright, so now for the roof awning thing, I kind of want to do the fence up a little and make like a beam right here. And I might actually go back in and replace it with wood, like log, like oak log, sorry, because I don't really like the way the fence kind of conjoins to the wall there, and if it's gonna go to the wall, it might as well be flush to the wall. And this is gonna be the only area that I do it on these 3 posts, and that would give me a post right there, and over here as well on the other side. And I think I'm just gonna go one out with the roof of the actual barn, and then the ceiling to the awning is just gonna match up with that roof level, start level. Alright, let's go ahead and put in the roof, and I will be back. Alright guys, so I decided I was going to empty out my inventory, and I decided to go ahead and make bookshelves and more books because we need those. And I've got a total of 11 bookshelves now. I just need 4 more, and I'm gonna go ahead and get that done, and we're gonna go work on the awning. Alright guys, so I'm done with taking down the awning, and now I'm gonna work on putting up the new awning. And I'm still deciding if I actually want to leave this as posts or if I want to do logs and then attach posts to them to give it a little more detail. I think I'm going to do that in the next episode, in the background, of course. Basically, I'm just going to put a strip log down and then put like a fence on each side that's towards the fence. Like, not where the wall is, but yeah, you'll see. I'll show you. And I'm almost done. I'm out of these blocks though, so we're gonna have to make more of those, and I will be back when I finish this. Alright guys, so before I close this episode out and fill the rest of this in, I just wanted to say thank you for joining me this episode, and I hope to see you in the next episode. I'm definitely going to be working on building an enchantment area. I'm definitely going to probably, more than likely, going to make it like a villager house as well. And we're done. Alright. So I wanted to thank you again for joining me this episode, and I hope to see you next episode. And remember, stay hydrated, you beautiful creatures. Bye.